Hey guys, Demon here, and today we are going to be talking about Steven Universe and what actually happened to Homeworld. As you can see in this picture, Homeworld is completely broken in half, and most people say, or I heard a lot of people say, I'm not going to say most people because I don't know, but a lot of people say that it has to be White Diamond's doing because of the conversation Steven and the Diamonds had beforehand. It kind of like hinted like she has anger problems and stuff like that. And then it showed Homeworld, and most people like, oh, that's she destroyed Homeworld sort of thing. And personally, I don't think that's what happened. I don't think that she destroyed Homeworld. And I've even heard people say that Earth's colony did not look like that when it was supposed to be completed. So obviously she did destroy Homeworld. But then again, I would say, what about the moon colony? It probably looks similar to Earth's colony, but now it's completely destroyed. So I don't think that has any bearing on it. So basically, what I think happened is that they basically used all the resources in Homeworld, just like they would in Earth's colony. They would have used all the resources and hauled it out. They said that in the episode. They're like, oh, they were gonna use all the resources, haul it out, and then it was gonna be this awesome colony. But that's not a way to sustain a planet, because a planet needs mass to be like sustained. Because mass gives you like gravitational pull and stuff like that, and planets have gravity. So if you hollow out a planet, it will basically be a husk, and it won't have as much gravitational pull, and it will be more likely to collapse in on itself on the lack of gravity it has, and it could be more likely to spread apart depending on other bodies around it that have gravity. So that's what I think happened personally. I think the planet was so overused for colonization that eventually it was so hollowed out and stuff like that that it lost its gravitational pull to the point where it couldn't hold itself together, and it broke apart due to some outside gravitational pull, maybe from a neighboring planet or something like that, or maybe from their star, even like a neighboring star. Because planets need gravity to stay together, and if they don't have it, they can break apart. It could even be something like an earthquake that breaks it apart. So that's what I think happened. I think they just hauled it out too much to the point where it didn't have the necessary gravity anymore to hold itself together, which made it fall apart. So it wasn't White Diamond. Although I guess White Diamond could have done it, but I don't think she did it physically. It's probably has to do with those white lines attached to her and all attached around Homeworld. And probably some machine that she cracked it with. But I do think it was just a natural occurrence because they used too much resources from it. They hauled it out too much. And I think she is holding it together, though. I don't think she cracked it apart, but I think she is like slightly holding it together. Probably not like she probably is using a lot of strength because, as I said before, it's probably too hollow to even have much of a gravitational pull. So she's probably just making it all like run smoothly and stuff like that. Especially if there's another planetary body pulling it, or maybe a sun or something like that pulling on it with its gravity, because that could rip it apart. So maybe she's just holding it together. And maybe this happened after Pink was destroyed because she was on Earth to help corrupt the other gems. So maybe this happened after Pink was destroyed, and they started to use Homeworld's resources a lot more. Because they're like, we need to use Homeworld's resources a lot more. Or maybe this happened during the incident because they're like, we need to make a lot more gems to fight against this threat on Earth. So they made a lot more gems to fight against it, but it made the Homeworld smaller and smaller. And you might be thinking, what about the other colonies? Well, I don't think the other colonies really matter because, as you can see from the moon base, eventually it seems like they all just get destroyed at the end. After they're like done with it, after they like get all the resources and stuff, they just leave it and it just dies. So that's what I think happened. I think it just was hauled out to the point where they couldn't use it anymore, but they didn't want to get rid of it because it was Homeworld, or maybe White Diamond didn't want to get rid of it for sentimental values. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I think happened to Homeworld. Anyways, that's my little theory, my little review. I think that that's what's going to be explained in Steven Universe, if they ever do explain it. Um, but yeah, that's my review. I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I mean, review. That's my video. Sorry. Hope you like, comment, subscribe, and share. As always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Hey guys, Dimond here. Just saying, hope you liked this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and all that nonsense. But anyways, I hope you have a good day, because, the video's over. And I hope you watch more videos. Go ahead and click these videos, or click subscribe, See ya.